That was a little weird, wasn't it? Alright, anyway. There we go. I could have hit load game as well, but I wanted to keep the ridiculous number of lives I had. Anyway. Alright, yeah, I'm starting a little earlier today because I've got nothing else to do for a while, so might as well just start early. Anyway, welcome back to Yoshi's Island. We're going to finish off this game and probably play something else. I've got an idea for one if we have time. Alright, let's begin. Ride like the wind. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's gonna suck! Okay, we're good. Yeah, this stage has a lot of, like, of those moving platforms. Shit. Get down here, Mario! Oh! That was a close one. You can't see shit, Captain? Hang on. I'm looking at the, chat. Sorry, I'm looking at the live stream and it looks fine from where I'm seeing it. Can't you see it? Looks fine on my end. Oh, it was someone on your side, was it? Okay. Alley-oop. Do I have any projectiles? Yeah, screw it. Start us off with a flamethrower, why not? Oh, and some boomerang birds. What would you like to request, Lost Streamer? Hasn't responded yet. Please do the shittiest Waluigi voice you can do. Not sure I can. I'm not very good at doing voices when I'm being put on the spot. However, since you were on the subject of Waluigi voices, there is some. Oh, that's why I've been missing that. Sorry, anyway, there's been something. Oh, bugger, lost a bird. There's been something on my mind a bit that's something Waluigi related that I would like to stream later on. If I can get the setup for it, that is. I won't say what it is just yet. What? You just scream "wow" really loudly? Alright, hang on. Wah! That's as much as I'm gonna do. Darn it. Alright, hopefully that wasn't important. Well, to be fair, I'm not going for 100%, so what does it matter? Alright, there's the checkpoint. Key. I'd rather not throw the boomerang birds in an enclosed area since they don't fly straight, they curve. So they have a higher chance of losing them. Alright, come on. So yeah, well, I'm not going for 100%. I want to try and get all the flowers. Alright, this one. But at the same time, I'm not going to try desperately to get them. Damn it. Wow, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Nice, full egg. Oh, easy does it. So yeah, I'll be honest, when I first streamed this game yesterday, I thought this one was gonna like take about 2 or 3 streams, but I never realized how short of a game this was. Well, when just playing it casually. But at the same time, I don't know how long it's gonna be for me to beat this stream. Because the levels are only gonna get harder and longer. Oh, I missed one. Oh well. Damn it. Alright, time for 4-8. Hookbill the Cooper's Castle. Is it Hookbill? Yeah, Hookbill. No relation to Hooktail, of course. And I really want to stream Paper Mario 1000 Year Door one day, but I am not trusting myself to use a GameCube emulator. And to be frank, I'd rather not use an emulator for my favourite game. Yeah, Hookbill's Castle. Since it's all Koopa Troopa themed, expect a lot of shell throwing. What's here? And just for a hit, you can't go through those chains. They count as a hitbox as well. Hooktail the Bill's Castle. Yeah. I not long replayed Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. I have to say, I'm really glad I still like it even to this day, because it's been a few years since I last played it. I won't say much about it though, since I'm, well, I don't really want to spoil the game in case anyone hasn't played it yet, and, well, to be fair, I have plans to, I want to stream that game someday. Stars? Stars. What's up here? This may take me a while, because I remember this one one's kind of a maze. Oh. So one up. Alright, that leads to a door. Okay, so we got a couple of them marching miles again. All that for one red coin. Ah, okay, so I had to go down this way first to get the key. Alright, I'm already at the end of the dungeon. Hey! Alright, let's just go. And oh yeah, my favorite room in this area. What do legacy clouds taste like, I wonder? I'm assuming it just tasted air. Yeah, to be honest, I just really like I'm breaking those things. Alright, time for the boss. This one, the pathway to it is definitely a lot longer, and I think it also has a couple of death pits, so it's possible to die right before the boss. Yeah, there we go. I'd imagine like vanilla cotton candy. Wouldn't be bad. Little Koopa, come through for me. Now, go forth and rock Yoshi's world. This boss is surprisingly well animated. And also painful. Yeah, you need to hit him in the back to get more eggs. You need to stand up. Then throw 3 eggs at him. Then ground pound. That's how you do damage to him! Yeah. I really like how Hookbill goes on 4 legs and 2 legs. Kind of like you know, doing both variations of Koopas. So if you remember in like some Mario games, they'd go on 4 legs, and and there are some that go on 2 legs. This one does both. Alright. Just 1 more hit. Oh shit. Not good. What was that about? Alright, well. I don't know why jumping on his back makes me spit out eggs. Apparently he's just had a really big omelette for breakfast or something. Alright, anyway. Finish him off. Hooktail the Bill-Nose Tackle. Yeah. It was more like a body slam than anything. Alright, either way, that's all of World 4 done. Probably could have finished it off in the last stream, but I'll be honest, I was feeling really hungry and a bit tired, so in a way that's kind of one of the reasons why I started like 15 minutes earlier. Alright, now we're heading into the snowy and mountainous areas. Blizzard. Alright. Alright, it's starting to snow. Thankfully there's no such thing as weather damage, but there is this guy! That was a Thunder Leica 2. Or was it a Leica Thunder? I forget. But yeah, one of my favourite versions of the Leica 2 actually. I almost forgotten about him. He's got those like really cool Japanese Raijin drums. I think that's what they're called. Either way, based off of a Japanese thunder god. And we got spikes. Come on, get out. Okay. Good shot. Okay, I think that Leica Thunder's gone now. Yeah, I'll be honest, I really like the drums on his back. I thought that was a really nice touch. I mentioned this in the previous stream, and if you can like see my banner, Leica 2 is one of my favourite Mario enemies. Oop. I'm not really sure why. I think on one half, like, I think the idea is if I had to be a Mario enemy, it would be a Leica 2. I think it's just because like I kind of like the idea of just flying around in a cloud and throwing stuff at people. That might be it. So I think if you were to ask me like 10 years ago or so, 10 or so years ago, it'd probably be something like a Goomba or a Boo. Do I have any project? Oh yeah, I got this. They call it the full egg item, but I kind of just calling it reload. Easy does it. Alright, what's up here? Oh, that's the way to go. So what's down here? Take that. Oh, and these guys, Bumpedies. Much like the Ukikis in World 3, they're semi-invincible. I also don't know why they give you a squeaky sound to represent slipperiness. But whatever. It's not really that annoying. You heard Bumpties could steal Marion rare cases? I've never heard of that, so I don't know what to say. They just really bounce you around. Yeah, one of the best ways to kill Bumpties is just, like, hit them with eggs or shoot them off cliffs or something. Or hit them into other Bumpties. Oh. This does it. Ah, damn it. Flying penguins. So they can fly. Illuminati confirmed. I don't know. Oh, how did I miss that? That should have been a direct hit. I'm not complaining. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah, damn it, Pennington! Go back to Poshley Heights. Game of Paper Mario. I think I should just play it once I finish streaming. Nope, damn. A cactus in a snowy area. Weird. Oh boy, he's back. And he's gone. Really, Legatus are hardly a problem in this game since you've got long distance. Bye, guy. Alright, so what's in this cloud here? More coins. I think I can get up there if I jump on a Bumpty. To be fair, I could probably like jump on the Lagartoo or like make its cloud. Whoa. Alright. You know, forget it. Actually, yoink! Huh. Kinda weird to hit the bonus game. Whoops. I didn't mean to press down. As I was saying, it's kind of weird to hear the bonus game music in a normal stage. Forget it. I'm maxed out on stars, so there's no point. Ooh. Ah, okay. Kind of said that you doubled prices. No, pretty expensive for fucking me. Yeah, sorry, but I guess to explain, I do points commissions on DeviantArt, and I had to like almost double, if not triple, the prices. My dad recommended it, and I was getting so many of them that I felt like I needed to up the prices for them. Yeah, sorry about that, but I kind of have to. Alright, flip cards again. Hopefully I can get a good one. Not bad. Down, damn it. Alright. Ride the ski lifts. You know, I've never been on a ski lift. Although, to be fair, like, I live in the UK and we barely get any snow to begin with, so... At least where I am specifically. And, to be fair, I probably wouldn't go on a ski lift because I have a fear of heights. Like, maybe not, like, a huge fear of heights, but, I definitely start getting, like, very sickly when I'm up too high. Well, I'm just skipping all this stuff, aren't I? Yeah, I can't turn Bumpties into eggs, so I just had to spit them out the moment I have them in my mouth. Not that it's a big deal. Alright, so what's down here? Can't go down there. Oh wait, no, that's an exit pipe. The entrance pipe is not here. I wonder where it is. Oh well. Ah, damn it. Alright, so for this bit, we're probably going to have more snowmen get in the way. They don't hurt you, they just shove you. Also, one thing I find kind of strange is that jumping without moving, you stay in place of the ski lift. Not sure if that's actually a realistic thing, like if that's physics. But at the same time, oh boy, oh boy. Thank you, penguin. Ah, damn you, penguin! Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, we're good. We're good. That was a little too close. Oop. I've got a couple of eggs, so I should probably just shoot them. Sorry, Frosty. Alright, end of the stage. Of course. Alright, stage 3. Danger. Icy conditions ahead. You say this on the 3rd level of an ice stage. Yeah, this is where the flame watermelon starts to shine. Oh, nice! I didn't think that was gonna work. Looks like all that time we're playing one more brick and we're paid off. There we go. Yeah, Lost Streamer, you're the only one here. We barely get anyone on stream. Oh, easy does it. Gotcha. Don't want to use the flame watermelon just in case. time when I actually got like when I went from 0 to 27 at once because I got raided. It was one of those raid boosting groups. Sorry, those stream boosting groups, or whatever they're called. Basically, they just like stick around for like 5 minutes. It's pretty cool. Came off of Bubsy of all things. Right, not gonna get those red coins, but oh well. There we go. Alright, need there's one. Yeah, I knew there was a watermelon back there. I'm not going for 100% stuff, and I couldn't really be bothered going back for it. One thing I kind of like is when Baby Mario goes. That doesn't work. So when Baby Mario goes super and Yoshi becomes an egg, I like that the egg is larger and is of the color of the Yoshi. I think that's a nice touch. Helicopter time. Oh boy. Wait, did I just clip through that penguin? That was weird. Oh well. Okay, we shouldn't be too far from the stage's like biggest gimmick, and some of them they only do twice. If you know what it is, yeah, good for you. If you don't know what it is, you're in for a treat. Oh boy. Frosty jumped off because he didn't want to be stomped by me. I don't blame him. Ooh, there's a lot of ice here, but then again, nice stage. Oh, whoops. That was close. Alright, getting to what may be the most dangerous part, but also one of the best parts. Skiing. I remember when I was a kid, I would always play this stage just for the skiing segments. So I thought this was really fun. Oh, darn it, missed the flower. Oh well. Yeah, they only really do this gimmick twice. One for the main stage and one for World 5's bonus stage. Not that I mind, it's not that outstanding, but it is fun. I mentioned it in the previous stream how I'm uh-oh. I'm dead. That's 3 deaths total now? Yeah, so one in World 1. I forgot that happens. Whoops. I know I died twice in the previous stream. I remember one of them was in 1.5. I can't remember where the other one was. Alright. Anyway, I remember what I was saying before. Oh, darn, I missed it. how on how they would use like specific gimmicks in certain stage, in like one stage, and never reintroduce it. Which isn't a bad thing, because like they're not like hamming it up. They're not hamming up gimmicks completely. At the same time, it's kind of strange that like one stage would have a gimmick and nowhere else. Or at least like one or two stages. I think the only time they reuse gimmicks is in bonus levels. Alright, I think we're at the end of this now, or is there one more? That's it. I missed one flower. Oh well. Alright. Another is honestly the most difficult mid-boss in the game. Slug at the Unshaven's Fort. This one's more like a ghost house than a fortress. Because you have like a lot of spooky themed enemies. Go for this door here. We have this fella, a chain chomp. Ooh. And you can't kill it. However, there is a few ways to actually do it. Use one of these. This is top secret, so listen up. On the level selection screen, hold select and press X, X, Y, B, and A. Select X, X, Y, B, A. I'll show that off after this stage. Like, I could have showed it off like at the start, but I couldn't remember the combination of codes. Oh. Dick. Wasn't expecting it to respawn. It's good. These guys are like reach down and try to grab Baby Mario, but they're not much of a threat. There's like these sponge cake platforms. Anyway. Sorry, taking a drink. So what's over here? Death by the looks of it. Ooh. There we go. If I was patient enough, I probably could have taken out all of those things with eggs. Oh yeah, at the same time I would have ran out of eggs at that point, so... I like these guys. They're barely a threat, you just like step on them from around. You can't... Oh, shit. Well, it helps if you don't crash into them. Yeah, you can't eat them. We got these guys. Slugs. You can grab pound at the other stuff? Yeah, but it does the same thing as like a normal... Oh, you mean the sponge cake stuff things? Yeah, I don't think it does anything though. If I see any again, I'll do it. See what it does. I don't think I made it. Nope. Oh well. So... Nice. Alright, left or right? I think left is the way you want to go for 100%. So... Seems I'm not really going for 100%. Yeah, screw it. Go left. Oh, these guys, Muddy Buddies, I think they're called? Pretty much just step on them. And you can walk on spikes. Oh, this is going to be a bit tight. Ah, it wasn't too bad. BRB. Yeah, see you in a bit, lost streamer. Yeah, catch. There's a lot of bats here. Alright, so what's over here? Nothing. Okay. More stars? Yep. Oh, that was close. Shimba messed up the jump. So yeah, the string of coins there was supposed to like show you to hover, like this. Anyway. And now here's the real deal where it's got spikes. Always get nervous around that bit. Ooh, flower. Don't know if I do. Ah, okay, I get it. So, I guess one of the reasons, I haven't played this game in a long time. But at the same time, like, everything I'm seeing up to this point is still, like, fresh in my mind. Now, that could be just because I remember the game so well, and that is one of the reasons. But I think another one of the reasons being is that I watched Proton John's Let's Play of this, like, quite a few times, actually. Like, I know it seems a bit strange, like, it's like watch an episode over and over again, but someone actually did that, because, I don't know, in my case it was like a case of quality over quantity. Oh, that was close. There's just coins, don't use it. I'm not really sure I get the gimmick, but well, I'm not really sure I get the reason behind this, like, platform ghost thing. Oh, that was close. I'm not far from getting, like, every red coin, but I think I missed a couple. I think we're at the end of this. Not quite. Alright, this bit. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Alright, now we got these guys. I don't know if they actually have a specific name, but I like calling them mace guys. It's pretty much shy guys that throw a mace. Well, swing a mace. Take care of him. So 4 eggs. 6 total. Oh, these guys pop like marching miles. Sorry if you heard that. I replaced the water I usually drink for streams with some fizzy. So I'll be honest, I kind of wanted to drink that stuff. Anyway. Right. Now for a boss I'm really not sure how well I'm going to do against. Ah, Yoshi. It's fine, you must be powerful, but remember, this slug has no weak points. Pretty cool special effect for the time. Yeah, his weakness is you need to keep throwing eggs to like squish its body and hit that heart. Come on. Alright, that's 1. Thankfully, because it's like such a jelly-like body, it doesn't like break your eggs. But you're on a strict time limit here. Alright, that's 2 hits. I think I need to hit him 4 times. That's 3. Right, come on. Come on. Yeah, 4 times, good. That is a really cool special effect, I'm not gonna lie. Shame it was kind of gruesome to see that slug's hearts just pop. I just put a bit of gum in my mouth. It's a bit of policy for me to like chew gum after everything I eat that's bad for my teeth. I'll try to keep the chewing to a minimal. Alright, hey Lost Dreamer. I just beat the World 1-4 boss. Ah! Just dropped it. Oh, we got fat birds. This actually kind of reminds me a bit of I can't remember the name of them. I think it's called a ptarmigan bird. Basically it's a snowbird of sorts that during winter it eats so much it can't fly. So it's literally too fat to fly. Ah, I'm getting hit like crazy. Bye, bird. So in order to... Yeah, just need to wait for this. I never really talked about this before, but like... if you hover after jumping on an enemy, you get extra height. Like this. I'm not... Yeah, sorry. You can do that with every enemy except for the Goonies, the white birds. Or at least the auto flutter, where like you hold down the jump button after jumping off them. I think the reason is because they also count as platforms as well, so it's a collision problem. I'm not entirely sure. That was the theory that's just something I am thought of when I started having to Proton John. These, I think we've got a helicopter section coming up. Yep, and there it is. Just try to avoid the beds. I said try to avoid the beds! Okay, good. Shit! Dead. Well, that's 4 lives. That was close. Give me a helicopter. Oh, that was close. It was a good thing I landed on top of him. I'm gonna stay right at the top here. Get this bubble. This flower. Oh, get that box. That was a little hectic. Go. Ah, darn it! Die, guy! That would actually be kind of gruesome, like, a Shy Guy Grim Reaper called a Die Guy. Damn it! Oh, shit. Oh, really? Alright, hang on. There we go. Oh, there's 2 here. And I just wasted... Use this. There we go. Ah! One thing I will say, I do quite like the backgrounds where it has the Goonies flying. I think that's a nice touch. Uh-oh. About to run out. Oh, if I'd have aimed that a little better, I would have just flown up there instead. Oh well. Nice! Bonus game. I think that's my worst score so far. I don't remember. Not that it matters. Ah, okay. Alright. Let's see what happens when we gamble 99 lives. Alright, yeah, I have to press the button. Plus 0. So we get to keep our 99 lives. So really nothing happens. This is the most redundant minigame ever. Oh well. Oh right, this stage. Alright, forgot about this one. This one's gonna suck. Welcome to Cloud World. Didn't mean to you. Yeah, she wasn't able to get all those, but oh well. Oh, hi. Bye. Damn it, like a two. I think these guys are called... I think I heard the name once, but I never, like, looked it up. I believe those Shy Guys that, like, jump and spin, I think they're actually called tumblers. Or it might be something like a rolling guy or something. I don't know. I kind of like the name Tumbler better. So we got a bat there. Wow, sucks to be that Shy Guy. No, come back! I'll be honest, I've never thrown a boomerang bird at those batter guys before, so... And I shouldn't have done it the second time, really. Don't know if you noticed that or not, but one of the baseball boys threw a baseball at the other one, caught it and slipped off. That was funny. Come here, you. Wrong way. Ah, damn it. Wow, missed. Oh. And I missed those boomerang birds. Oh well. Oh, it doesn't go through. Oh well. Nope. Okay. I don't really have much to say. I guess it's because, like, I'm in an auto-scroller, so... It's... Oh, never mind, right at the end of it. I was gonna say, because it's, like, so slow, I can't really say much about it. I'm not entirely against auto-scrollers, like, I'm kind of indifferent to them. Oh, that explains why the eggs were there. Why did that baseball guy not spawn in? Hey, hit me. Cheers, mate. I've got a red one here. Oh, this might suck if I'm not quick enough. I don't know, man. No problem. So, alright, can't go up there. Ooh. Thanks, mate. These baseball guys are quite nice. Not so keen on the battle ones, like, get too close to them and they bust your kneecaps. What's the deal with that? Alright, that wasn't too bad. Damn it. I remember the first time playing. I remember during the last stream I would get those bonus games like nuts. Oh, I'm missing one red coin. I'm like a completionist's worst nightmare because I'm off by just a small Or just a smidge. Alright. Shifting platforms ahead. Keep hold of this for a bit. Might not make a bad projectile. Yeah, here we go. Ravens. It's kind of a good thing I did that Paper Mario stream almost a year ago. No, not a year ago. Right? A good few months ago, back in 2017. I kind of liked the callback to them, especially how they had a leader called Raphael the Raven. Easy does it. Right. Other way, other way. So, look at these birds. I'm curious. What? I wonder why they're called Goonies. Unless there's a type of birds that's called a Goonie. Like a real life bird, I don't think so. The only other Goonie thing I can think of is well, that film, but I've never seen it, so. Oh. I think I might have seen bits and pieces of it, but other than that, I don't know anything about Goonies. No, don't want to take the star. Nope. Getting a bit tight with these platforms now. Alright, so what's to do with this area again? Oh yeah. Kind of a clever way to add a bit of challenge to those piranha plants, but they're not really that much of a threat. Well, it's not that's not really that hard. Bye, Bumpity. Also, I quite like the name Bumpity. It's a surprisingly cute name for a penguin. And it, well, not really a surprisingly cute name, because penguins are cute. Oh shit. Oh jeez. Oh, this is gonna be... Alright, that wasn't too bad. Ah! That wasn't too bad. Almost get shot in the face! Flat up! That was a bit too close. Alright, either way, I'm World 5 boss, and we're an hour and 6 minutes in. So yeah. It's kind of strange how, like, in the previous stream I was beating one world during each hour. I'll be honest, I thought it'd take a lot longer than that, but then again, like, because I was watching Proton John's Let's Play of this game, and he was going for 100%, like, it looked like a much longer game, and to be fair, it is, because I'm just, like, playing the game how I would normally play it. Whoa. Instead of going for 100%, so that's kind of one of the reasons why I've been cruising through it. Not that it's a bad thing, because I remember watching Proton John's Let's Play, and he was saying that the game's good, but it can be like quite rough around the edges when it comes to 100% in it. Alright. Ooh, that was close. No, I meant to... Never mind. I knew that was going to happen. There you go. There we go. That's them taken care of. There we go. Alright, so if I were to... Yeah. Oh well. Alright, so got some more kaboombas. Alright, I remember what to do here. Let it follow you. Going up. Yeah. I really love the name Kaboomba. That's such a cool name for a cannon-like Goomba. Alright, I'm gonna get that in a minute. Just want to clear this area first. Wow. That was a bloody good shot of that egg, not gonna lie. Alright, I think that's cleared. Alright, that should be... Yeah, that's cleared. Oh, really? Oh, there we go. Oh, I remember this bit. This one's not so bad. I remember... I think it was... Oh, getting quite a bit of slowdown. Shit. And this is the point where I should say that this is on an emulator. Surprisingly damn good one as well. But yeah, I don't have any like capture devices for consoles, so I'm using emulators for some of the older games. Alright, train Yoshi. I'm also going to be using it for games that are... Well, my restriction with emulators is only games that I own. Just to be fair, I think that's what you're supposed to do with emulators. Like that's the only way emulators can be legal, is if you only play games that you've already owned. Or that you own. I'll get the bubble! Damn it! Oh well. Yeah. Even if it was okay to like emulate games you didn't own, I probably would just restrict myself to games I own anyway. Even if I were to like, I don't know, do something... Oh, damn it. Do something stupid like, I'm not really stupid, but buy games I own just for the sake of emulating them. Probably gonna words that a bit better. But you get the point. Damn it. Always dead close to a train as well. Yeah, I remember the discussion with Final Fantasy VI I had. It's like I want to stream that game eventually, and I told a friend of mine that it would have to be the Steam version, which many consider to be like the worst version to exist. And I told them that the reason it would be that is because well, it's because I don't want to like emulate games I don't own, and I don't own Final Fantasy VI. So yeah. Sorry, I ended up buying the Steam version, and to be fair, like, there was also like the recommendation of like borrowing a copy of the game, but to me that doesn't count. Like, borrowing a game doesn't mean you own it. It just means you're borrowing it. And to me that just flat out didn't count. I tested out the Steam version, and it's okay. But I can see why not many people are a fan of it. As someone who's played the Steam version of 5, I've gotten like quite used to like the art style for that particular version. Alright, anyway. Time for the boss, and we're taking the fight to the moon. Or at least, well, I don't know, that might be the moon. To be fair, Mario games are pretty inconsistent, so yeah, the gimmick of this one is that you need to ground pound the stakes on the other side of where he is. But also, be prepared for a lot of, like, barfies. It's like, if this makes you motion sick, like, I'd recommend like looking away. It's like I remember when I was playing this game and my dad was watching, and like he was on the verge of throwing up. He gets like very sick from this sort of stuff. Got him. Whereas me, I really enjoyed like just going around in circles. It's a very cool effect for its time, I will say that. Alright, anyway, we're on to the final world now. 15 in. Welcome to the Koopa Kingdom. Alright, so before I forget, hold down select X, X, Y, B, A. So what we have here is a series of mini games we can play. And if you do these, you can actually get items out of them. So let's show off one of them. Let's show off my favorites. So it's pretty much the same as like one of those mini games you'd get behind the doors. How did that miss? Where are you? Get out from the corner. Oh, he's got a flamethrower now. Better be careful of that. This one's probably the most intense two-player versions, because you can actually like play with a friend. Oh, that took off half my health. It was a good thing I beat him in time. Alright. Anyway, let's do 6-1. Scary Skeleton Goonies. So, because we actually earned a 1-up there, earned a watermelon in that minigame, we can actually use it here. Yeah, this is honestly my favorite item in the game, because like I mentioned in the previous stream, like, because each individual seed counts as the same strength as an egg, like, if your aim is true, then it'll be really good for you. Sorry about that. My parents just came home and I had to have the study door open, just so I can listen out for the cat. Anyway. Yeah, because each watermelon seed counts as a egg in terms of strength, the most efficient way to use them. Alright, I shouldn't have went down there because now I just lost it. Well, the most efficient way is to not actually go down, is to not go through doors or pipes to lose it. Oh well. To be fair, if I wanted, I could just go back. I could just go back to the watermelon seed. Go back to that minigame to get another watermelon. Because the only prices you get from there are watermelons. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I mindlessly got rid of that, but oh well. Alright, whatever. Not that it's a big deal. Nice. How many 1-ups am I at? 126. And I've lost 4 lives this entire game so far. I feel like I'm not going to lose any more lives in this world. That was a stupid move. Just because I don't remember anywhere else being that difficult, but at the same time, like, I remember like the final area being, like the final stage being really tough. Anyway, Shy Guy 8 was a flame guy, and these guys are called Zeus guys. They're pretty much invincible to most things except flames. It's like they'll knock eggs away and all that. Oh damn it! I thought I would have been. So even got those Hadokens. Right, I'm just gonna. There we go. And that Shy Guy is trapped forever. T-Man, addicted Shy Guys. And monkeys. Oh great, we've got one of these bits. Thankfully not that hard. If you're quick, you can just like go past them, like before they can harm you. Oh okay, let me try something. Smart move, wasn't it? Damn it. Alright, we're at 5 now. I don't need enemies to kill me, I can do it just fine myself. Shit! That was a little too close. Does it? Gotcha. Thank goodness for those pegs there. Alright. They're immune to pegs, I forgot. I think I just said that as well. The slowdown is not pretty. Bye, egg. Alright, so what's left? Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one's kind of a pain to do. So, screw it. So I saw those missiles dropping and I was like, screw it. Not in the mood. Right, so... Oh, crap. Oh well. Oh well. I'm saying oh well a lot. I guess to be fair, like, because I'm not 100% in it, like, I don't need to bother with, like, a lot of the collectibles I'm doing. Thanks, Tap Tap. I think I mentioned this in yesterday's stream, but I'd be kind of down with, like, a Tap Tap partner in the next Paper Mario game. If they ever make one that's like the $1,000 door. Or it's just like classic Mario. There we go. Darn it. Oh well. Alright, time for 6-2. Oh, great. The Cave of the Bandits. So yeah, unsurprisingly, we're gonna have a crap ton of bandits here. Thankfully they're not hard to beat. Well, they're not hard to handle. Oh, and that lava will instantly kill you despite how shallow it is. Oh. Screw it. Damn it. Huh. Bandits on balloons. There we go, taken care of. Where'd that bandit with the red coin go? There he is. Really? Oh, out of eggs. No, I don't have any items. I probably should have went back to get a watermelon from the minigame, but I don't know, I'm not that fussed about it. Besides, because they instantly go away the moment you go through a door, like, go to another scene, it kind of, they're almost a little redundant in a way. Especially since that certain stages can have, like, a ton of different transitions, while some would have absolutely none. But I think every stage has some sort of transition. Oh well. surprised I got that. Damn it. That's death number 6. Damn it. Not doing as well as last time. Oh. Yeah, definitely not doing as well as last time, if that was any indication. How did I piss through him without damaging him? Oh. Gimme! Really? This is a bit tight. There we go. Go. Alright, more stars. Okay. There we go. Alright, let me just stock up on eggs real quick. Go on. Shoot me. No, that'll do. I think I've got like 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Alright, this is gonna suck. This is my penance for that Mario Maker stage. Oh, shit. Shit! That's Death 7. Damn it. Yeah, for those that are wondering what I'm talking about with the Mario Maker thing, I made a level called Superstar Crazy Castle Run. Which is pretty much this. Oh. Oh. Got all 5 flowers. I only died once, so it wasn't that bad. Nice! I have a bonus challenge. Hopefully a good one. Nice, match card. Okay, let's do this. Alright, I've memorized 3 of them. I'm kind of prioritizing, like, the ones that are more weapon-like. Go. So, I think this one up here was a POW. Yep, got a POW block. Alright, I think down here was a pair. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, pretty much won this. Alright, so the magnifying glass is there and the 20's there, so yeah, I've got this. So now this is a 10 up. This is a 10 up. That was pretty good. I mostly wanted to prioritize the weapon items, and to be fair, all of them are, except for the magnifying glass. Yeah, not complaining. Oh, I remember this one kind of sucking. Beware the spinning logs. Alright. Okay, so I think this time I'm okay to use a melon. As long as I don't go into any secret pipes. Because I want to make the most use out of this, because this is like triple the normal amount of seeds compared to like one you'd find in a level. Not that I'm really finding anything to shoot with. There we go. I can shoot coins. I can also shoot paratroopers. Me and a watermelon were never meant to be together, are we? To be fair, that wasn't really the watermelon's fault. That was like me being an idiot. Yeah, better hit those. I'm playing bad. It seems that every time I die in a stage, I seem to do a little bit worse. Thanks for the boost. I'll tell you what, the flutter ability is probably the best thing Yoshi can have in a platform. Oh, right. Crap, fuzzies. This is where I wish I had the watermelon. Remember, have watermelons, not drugs. So does it? Alright. So far so good. Well, except for that stupid death I had, but to be fair, I think every single one of my deaths has been stupid. But to be fair, every single one of my deaths has been falling in pits. Like, not a single... Well, falling in pits or spikes. But not a single one was, like, running out of time. Or, like, getting hit by a boss. Ooh, that was close. Alright, now this is mean here, because if you want to get that red coin, you need to steadily move this chomp off the edge. I think we're at 9 now. Why wasn't he fluttering? Or was it just not making the sound? Alright, we're gonna push 2 boulders instead. Like a boss. Okay. Oh, son of a... Come here. Alright. There we go. That's much better. There we go. Shame I can't kill these things. I don't even think I'm you know what? Theory testing. Let's see if this works. Oh, it does. Shame I can't hit it from here. Oh. Darn it. Oh well. Alright. Now for what is possibly the most complicated fortress in the entire game, and to be fair, it makes sense given that this is the final world. Tap tap the red noses fort. And I'm not really sure if I have a favorite fort, but this would definitely be in like top picks. All aboard the blue train. Yeah, I'm just messing about at this point. Alright, screw it. Is that 10 now? Have we died 10 times? 'Cause I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I wonder why I'm playing so badly. I mean, I know it's been a while since I played this game. Well, all the way through. Because, like, if we're on about recent playthroughs, I played it yesterday. And to be fair, the majority of my deaths haven't been from, like, how difficult the stage is, so much as it's been about me being an idiot. Alright. Easy does it. I think the problem I'm having is that because I'm trying to concentrate, I'm not talking as much. Oh shit. You know, they're out of the way. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. You know what? We're at 11 now. I am playing like crap. I'm starting to get annoyed now. Yeah, I'd rather die than have Baby Mario get kidnapped, so... This is kind of embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, got it. Okay. Easy does it. Got him. Okay. There. Much better. Oh, nice. Why can't I play like that for the rest of the game? Oh, jeez. If I ever do speedrunning, I would have the fastest death in the series. Like in the list of speedrunners, like fastest one to die. Alright. Alright. Time for a refight against Salvo. This time, he doesn't spawn little slimes when you hit him. But at the same time, you get infinite eggs here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hey, get over here. There we go. Oh, get off that thing. Alright, so where was the door again? Here it is. Alright, now for the most complicated part of this one. We've essentially got a maze here. Now, thankfully... Well, I don't know the exact way around. I have no one to blame but myself for that one. You know, go out and come back in just to reset them. There we go. Perfect. Oop. Damn it! Now I'm out of eggs. Forget it. I quite like the way these pipes are done. It looks really nice. I want to get those flowers, but I don't have any eggs. Alright, so what's down this pipe? Alright, so I know what I'm looking for. But my problem is that I don't know where. I think it's down a floor at least, so... See? Son of a rat. Alright, what's this? Ah, here we go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, let's give this a try. We have to defeat this boss with only 6 eggs. Thankfully, since it's an enclosed room, it won't be that hard, but your aim needs to be true. And you'll need to wait for him to finish that shimmering thing. Hopefully this will be the last one. Oh no, I got him! Neat. I actually thought I didn't do it. I thought I was just a little off. Oh. No complaints. I think down here is... yeah. Yeah, so like, if you'd have failed the fight against Salvo, this is where you'd go to get your eggs back. Alright, so... Now we have a key. We need to find, well, a keyhole. However, it's not specifically on a door. That'll make more sense in a bit. Yeah, here it is. a keyhole cork, which you can actually slam in further down. So yeah, this is the only stage that has that, and I'm not really sure why. I mean, it's not an outstanding mechanic, but it's kind of cool. I just looked at the time, we're getting close to like 2 hours, and I'm only halfway through this, so yeah, this is... If I don't get better at this, we might only... Well, we'll be beating it in 3 hours. Which means we'd... Well, here's the thing, like, if we end up beating this in like 3 hours, I'm probably gonna skip doing another game. If we end up beating this in like 2.5 hours, then I'll move to another game. Because like 3 hours to 4 hours is like my limit. It's like once I pass 3 hours and beat the game, then I'll stop. That's usually how I'll roll. Anyway. Thankfully that fish isn't really much of a threat. And I am thankful that they give you a... Alright, that's why, because this is the boss time. How did you... I never expected you to get this far. Now it's over, your game ends here! Yeah, we got a big tap-tap. So, if you remember, like, other tap-taps, like, they're practically invincible except to themselves, or, like, heavy-hitting weapons. So, like, you can't use items in boss fights. That's a good shot. What's he doing up there? Alright, anyway. Get the... Yeah, basically, you gotta break the floor and make him fall in the lava. So yeah, this is actually the only stage that'll offer you stars if you get hit. Ah, damn it. Alright, come on. Oh! You landed. That's a surprisingly gruesome death for a Nintendo game. Well, to be fair, Super Metroid's done worse. Remember Crocomire? Oh, great, this one. The very long cave. So we have a ridiculous auto-scroller. I was gonna say they're icicles, but I guess they're stalactites. Although they smash like icicles. Ah well. It would be a bad idea to smash them just so they don't drop on you. Just like break them off prematurely. I don't think... No, they can't. Oh, damn it. I'm playing bad, aren't I? I never claimed to be the best at this game. Oh, damn it. Where'd that go? There it is. Not really much to say here. I've kind of drained up anything I've wanted to say. I kind of wish that, like, if like, it was an auto-scroller, but you could, like, go forward anyway. So, like, just to speed it up slightly. But I guess there'd be more along the lines of a forced scroller than an auto-scroller. Oh, like I said, I'm indifferent to auto-scrolls. I don't hate them. But they're definitely, like, the weakest points in a lot of, like, platformer games. It's kind of better if, like, an auto-scroller involved getting chased. Oh, fuck! The worst part about dying in this stage is the fact that there are no checkpoints until near the... that there are no checkpoints for ages. I don't remember hating this game, this level as a kid, but I definitely hate it now. Yeah, to be fair, like, this long of an auto-scroller, and I don't think there's any checkpoints. Well, there's no checkpoint for a long time. Alright. He does it. I gotta remember to not rush. To be fair, I can't really rush an auto-scroller, but you know what I mean. Wasn't expecting that to hit him. I mean, I was aiming for the wall to bounce it back at him, but I wasn't expecting that to actually work. I suppose the good part about me being quiet during this is that you get to hear this brilliant music. But this auto-scroller also doesn't make any sense because we just went round in a circle. We've been here already. So really, it's an auto-scroller that's meant to waste your time. I hear a rock. There it is. Oh yeah, so in order to get 100%, you need to ride on that rock onto lava and get through that door. Screw that. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go for 100%, because I knew I would have taken ages just trying to do that. And here's the first checkpoint, so if you'd have died trying to get to that door, you'd have to do it all from the beginning. It's like, I'd probably say that this is the worst stage in the game because of that one mechanic, the fact there's a really slow auto-scroller, there's a very easy way to die, like right near the end of it, that you like a very do or die situation there. And there's no like it's so punishing. So it's like one of my biggest gripes about any game is like when your progress is erased from something that you don't really have much control over. Like, a form of death you don't have much... that you weren't able to predict or have much control over. Darn it. Oh well. But yeah, I remember this horror game called Welcome to the Game. It's about web browsing in the deep web to get codes. I never played it. I watched Markiplier play it, and I've watched him play Welcome to the Game too. And my biggest gripe with the game is the fact that you could spend literal hours on it, and one slip up that couldn't be your fault would erase all your progress. That took a while to load. You're both going with me. Alright. You're both just gonna stay hidden. Alright. Get a bit of slowdown on this one. Alright, so if you're trying to go for 100%, this place can be a bit of a pain in the neck. Move. Keep going. No, it'll come to me. The amount of deaths is legitimately starting to piss me off now. I understand that it's the final world and I should be like... and this should be this hard, but... all of my deaths have not been from the difficulty of this game, it's from me being an idiot. I'm more pissed off about the fact that I'm playing so badly. I understand it's been ages since I played this game. Well, like, played it to completion, not counting, like, the streaming. But all of these mistakes I could have avoided. Get back here. Get down! Oh, come on, it despawned! Oh, and I need the ball to the... never mind. We're good. What a pain in the ass this stage is. To be fair, I think I'd rather play this than that auto-scroller level. What's through here? I'm just gonna try and like power through this because honestly I can't be bothered. Right? There we go. So I think up here has the key I need. Or not. Let me try again. No. Oh, maybe it's this. There we go. I'm not entirely sure where to go, because this is a maze. Oh, so... Here we go. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so... yeah. What? There we go. It's enough a pound ground up there again. That'll save me and I can get to the end of the stage. I think this stage is short. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. This probably has to be my worst score at this point. I'm reckoning 40. $55. Still my worst score, because I think my worst score was 63. But either way, we're almost done with this, so let's check out the next game. Keep moving. There's a good reason for that. I quite like the background for this one. Yeah. Got this guy again. Chip. Bye, Chomp. It's kind of weird to think that a Chomp can break its teeth. Considering that throughout every game, like, Chain Chomps are supposed to be, like, next to indestructible. Well, I guess to be fair, you could beat them in the Paper Mario games, but they had some rock-hard defenses. Thought I was going to miss that. I guess now that I think about it, I remember replaying a lot of different stages in random orders, but I don't think I remember playing that much of, like, World 6s. Except for maybe, like, 6-8 for good reason. Oh, this is gonna suck. It sucked! Did I hit a ring? Fuck. Alright, try again. This is not going well, is it? I can't be bothered that this time. To be fair, I kind of care more about the flowers than anything else, because the flowers is what gets me to the bonus games. I also kind of like that most of the stages in World 6 play the castle theme. There we go. Oh, I was like a few steps away from a checkpoint. That sucks. Yeah, I really don't know what to say at this point. I'm just trying to concentrate. I don't want to die again. Alright, so we saw these in the fortress in World 5, but I never bothered doing it. But basically, it's kind of like a chomp rock, but on a tightrope. Wow, his aim was crap. A little nervous here. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, I guess to be fair, I can ground pound them to knock them out as well. I keep forgetting that. Come on, go away. Just jump in front. Okay. Still, on the plus side, like, let's see, we're 2 hours and 10 minutes in, so we are guaranteed to, like, finish this game and then move on to another one. Now, I guess to explain, like, earlier today I set up a poll asking if people want to see me do Town of Salem. And the majority said yes, however, I kind of changed my mind about it. We are going to be playing a different game, but I'm going to leave Town of Salem for another time. Oh, I think that's throwing balloons anyway, so I can't be bothered with that one. Oh, sweet. So yeah, I suppose like to finish that fort. Instead, I'm going to be playing a game that I've never played before, so it's going to be a blind game. It's not going to be Broforce, it's going to be a game I just bought. Because it was at a sale and it looked interesting, so I was like, yeah, why not? It was on my wish list for a bit, so I know for the most part of what I'm getting myself into. I didn't just pick a random game that I don't know anything about. Well, to be fair, I don't know about how it works. I don't know anything about the game per se. Just like what the pages on Steam said. Darn it. Where's that counted? Can I get it from... Well, I could, but that was pointless. I think I need to go this way anyway. Oh no. Son of a cactus. Alright, so... What's this? Stars. Okay. And there we go. And this time we have a green Yoshi instead of dark blue. Nice. Bonus challenge. The last one for this game. Let's see what it is. Slot. Oh. Yeah, I guess you never got this one yet. Slot machine. There we go. Game's over. Sorry, I don't particularly care for this one. Anyway, now for the final level. King Bowser's Castle. Let's do this. Whoa! That would have ended badly. Avoid them. So yeah, a mechanical flyby and like try to ram you into the abyss. Thankfully, he's not very good at it. See? So this is one of the reasons like why I liked replaying this stage in particular, because there are 4 different doors for you to take. So 3, 2, 1. 3. Oh, this one. Run away! Hurry! And this is why. We're dealing with Tap Tap the Golden. And because there are no lava pits this time, this is essentially a forced... Well, this is still an auto-scroll, but we're being chased by something. So, like, this is an auto-scroller I'm okay with. Like, if there's actually a reason. Oh, missed. It's like, if there's a reason for you to, like need to constantly move. Ha! Shame that doesn't kill him. Where is he? There he is. The best way to slow him down is like hit him on like it's like hitting certain bits where you get stuck or knock him into pits. It's like in this case. Gonna wait for him to come back. Because I didn't throw it when he jumped, I couldn't get him. I do quite like this one, but I think my favourite, one of those doors is 4. I'm not gonna go back to them. I'm just gonna like finish the fight, and then move on to another game. Come on, here. Got ya. Shame all that does is just slow him down. I think I'm out of eggs. Yeah, I'm out of eggs. At least there are some bats coming. Oh, jeez! God damn it, not getting that flower. There we go. Alright, let's go. Alright, so now we're at the final bit before the boss. It's another auto-scroll, but this time we're dealing with Kamek, who's throwing his magic spells. If you remember Super Mario World, the Magic Koopas would like change specific blocks into other things. That's pretty much what he's doing. Kamek doesn't really differentiate himself from like other Magic Koopas. Apart from that, he's like the head servant of like Bowser. Like, it could also be like he's like the most powerful variation of the Magic Koopas. Considering that the growth spell he does is definitely something. I was gonna say that he has a lousy aim as well, but to be fair, that was a direct hit. Oh shit! No! Oh come on! 14. That's where the mill ring was? Gotta be kidding me! So I have to do the entire thing again? Alright. Oh, for the love of... Son of a bitch. Hope you like this song and dance. I know this is an auto-scroller that's better than others because you're being chased by someone, but I don't want to do it twice. Into the pit you go. I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, I just want this to end. So that's why I'm getting a bit more saltier. There we go. Off you go. Should be coming soon. Where is he? Is he just way back? Yeah, he's just way back. I saw him. See ya. Come on. At least I got the flower. Hey. What a pain in the ass. Alright, let's try again. That is something you can do. If he's too close, you can, like, if you get too close to him, you can make him disappear. Sorry, I'm just like... Oh, really? I hate that I'm playing so bad at this. Finally. And to show that this is the final boss, we have the biggest red door. Let's do this. You are not welcome here. Yoshi, please hand over the baby. Remember, this is when Mario was a baby. So's Bowser. Kamek, it's too noisy in here. I want to go sweepy pie. What kind of green donkey is that? Looks like fun. We want to ride. Mine, mine! Okay, so in order to defeat Baby Bowser, you have to ground pound so that your shockwaves hurt him. Eggs and jumping on him doesn't work. It shows that even as a little kid, he was pretty dang resilient. There we go. Yoshi, why did you do this? Young master, let me help you. Here. And this is where things go down. Say hello to the coolest final boss in the Super Nintendo games. Or at least one of them. Giga Baby Bowser. So, you notice we've changed perspectives. Oh shit, good shot. So because we're not aiming side this time you have to throw it upwards. Now, back when I was a kid, this was so mind-blowing. And definitely an awesome way to make a final boss in this game. Unfortunately, because it's a perspective thing, aiming at eggs is a lot more difficult since it now goes arc and not straight forward. That was a damn good shot though. Yeah, if he gets too close to the screen, he'll destroy the entire platform, so you have to keep him away while also throwing eggs at him and dodge his flames. Unfortunately, now he's going to destroy more of the areas. Yeah, so... Oh, that was way too high. Unfortunately, it's just going to keep constantly running now. Come on. Ooh. I think this is the last hit. I died 14 times to a lot of stupid stuff. Kept getting my ass kicked in the final level, and I beat the final boss on my first try. What the hell? Oh well. How dare you? It's not fair. You're such a meanie. Someday we will be back. You'll see. Wah! finally did it, though. We rescued Luigi. Oh, and the stork, yeah. Thus, due to the marvelous teamwork of the Yoshi clan, the twins are reunited. The captured stork is freed by Yoshi and sets out his duty and finally makes the long-awaited delivery. Thank you, Yoshi. The twins will meet the parents soon. We did it! That's Yoshi's Island. I can't believe how many times I died in this one. Like, 10 times. I think. 13 or 14 deaths. And all of them was just from stupid stuff. Like... Alright, either way. Now, as a kid, seeing you throughout all the other castles, like, Yoshi went into them, then went out, and then they exploded. But in this one, he never went out when the castle exploded. As a kid, that freaked me out because I actually thought that Yoshi died. Like when he was blowing up the castle, because he didn't come out. I thought he like was killed or something. It's like, that freaked me out as a kid. I remember that there was one time where I had a dream I was playing this game, and it showed an ending bit with Yoshi in a full body cast. This is like he survived, but he was so injured. I know that now, like, the reason the castle was destroyed was because Baby Bowser did it, so it was showing that the castle was destroyed in the middle of it, rather than at the end of it with Yoshi escaping. But kid me was so surprised by that. But yeah, that's it. That's Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. And despite all my stupid deaths, like, this was still a great run. Like, I used to play this all the time when I was a kid, and I'm glad that even today it's still a great game. And I've never 100%'d it. I've 100%'d World 1, but I could never beat the bonus level. And I just couldn't be bothered, it just wasn't fun. But I am glad I got to play this game again. To be fair, like, with emulation, like, I could play so many other games as a kid, like when I was a kid, and just like make that what I do from now on. But I want to focus more on Steam games with emulated games, being a side thing, like whenever I'm in the mood to play something different from the norm. So anyway, so yeah, if you've never played this game before, I'd highly recommend it. Like, if you have, I think the best version is the Super Nintendo, but I think the only one you can gain access to is the GBA version. Like, it's the easiest one to gain access to because it's on the Virtual Console. But at the same time, I don't recommend that one because it has a screen crunch issue. And I don't know. But yeah, I still recommend the Super Nintendo version. If you have to use an emulator, then do so. But I'd still recommend playing the game on the actual Super Nintendo cartridge if you can. It might be on a Virtual Console, but I really don't think so. Oh well. This should have ended by now, just sitting, but this is the problem with the emulation. It's quite a bit of slowdown. Oh well. I can't fast forward this. Well, I think I can, but I don't want to mess around with it too much. So, I think it's almost done anyway. So just sit here in awkward silence. And that's the one main flaw of using emulators, but I don't have a choice. Come on, hurry up. I want to get to the actual end. Like, I don't want to just cut this out right here. Oh, this is awkward. Can I? I can't skip this. Yeah, I've said everything I want to say at this point. I just want to show off the ending. When I did Kirby Superstar, I was never this slow. Oh, there we go. Oh, jeez, I just saw the bed glitch. Looks like they have arrived where Mom and Dad live. There we go. Yeah, I guess Yoshi's Island is definitely a lot more powerful than Superstar. Oh, this is slowed down as well, isn't it? Yeah. This is awkward. Because it shouldn't be doing this. Heroes are born. The end. Alright. I think we've hung around this long enough. Like, anyway, I'm going to go and take a short break and I'm going to get the next game set up. But what is the game, you might ask? I don't think it's going to be on Twitch's servers because this is not a common game. We're actually going to be playing a Steam game called Environmental Station Alpha. Alright. See you then. Just gonna